Good morning and welcome to episode 1773 of Hard Factor. It is Thursday, August 14th, 2025. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. 80% accuracy guaranteed on this podcast. Patreon.com/Hard Factor if you need more Hard Factor. Today, Mark is up first. What do you got, Mark?
I didn't really pay too much attention to it, but I'll do a very, very quick rundown of the European summit before the Alaskan summit. And then I've got an issue with carjacking for the youth. The younger generation needs to think about this when they're carjacking.
Catalytic converters?
No, it's like full carjacking, not just parts.
Like, I'm going to take your car, bitch.
My car now.
That's my
You're
car
saying they're
now.
doing it. They're doing it all wrong. They got some. You have some tips.
Well, there's one step they're missing. It doesn't happen all the time, but you'll see.
Okay.
I gotta look out for it. Yeah.
Interesting.
PSA for Gen Z carjackers.
Yeah, listen up if you're in the game, or not, because awareness, right, for car drivers.
Right.
So, yeah, that's for everybody. Pat, you're on deck. What do you got?
I'm talking about this guy that's been breaking into hospitals in California and stealing, well, just something you wouldn't expect.
Interesting. Dicks.
Something real gross.
Bedpans.
Worse.
Worse? Worse than you?
Grosser.
Whoa. Damn. Well, that's
real gross, bud.
That's gonna be good.
All right, that's gonna be creepy. And then at the end, stick around because you're gonna want to. Are you familiar with Omar Gooding, the actor?
Yeah, of course, buddy. What? Wild and Crazy Kids. Remember Wild and Crazy Kids?
You're damn right. He's been in everything, actually, when you look up his filmography.
Just Wild and Crazy Kids, I think.
He's a lot of shows, a lot of character bits and shows that you wouldn't really. That is Omar Gooding,
right?
Wow.
He did a lot of like in the CW days. He probably did a lot of that.
He's all over.
Okay, I had to look him up. Pat had me on this.
He was in Playmakers as well. ESPN. That was a great show.
I recognize him for sure after looking him up. He was like kind of the original Rock's eyebrow guy.
Gooding. Well, he's Cuba Gooding Jr.'s. Anyways, we'll get into
brother.
But it is his brother. Yes, his younger brother, I believe. And then Cam'ron. They have had a feud over the course of the end of 2024 and into 2025 that if you are not aware of what's happening in it, and you might not be because it's really happening right now, live time updates, like right as we're taping, you're just going to want to stick around to see because it is a feud for the ages.
I recognize him from Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Great show.
Yeah, he was in Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Great
That's
show.
great with Mark Curry. Okay show. Yeah. It was an okay show.
One of my favorites, though, when I was a kid.
And on the TGIF lineup?
Well, I thought that was just a great show, Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
I don't know if I had like the best taste as a child, but I liked it.
What else was on that lineup? Do you guys remember?
No.
Not a ton. I think that was like the star, the headpiece.
It was the last show. That was the one that was on at 9. Hang on, Mr. Cooper was on at 9.
Yeah, it's a little edgier.
Show. Yeah.
Okay. What was on before? I mean, that's the headline spot, right?
Step by Step.
Yeah, Step by Step.
That was the first one, right?
Mm-hmm. Full House, I believe, was on maybe TGIF. Maybe I'm wrong. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I gotta see here.
Yeah.
Dang.
I'm going Hanging with Mr. Cooper over most of them.
Full House, Family Matters, Boy Meets World, Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yeah, Family Matters was the other one.
Family Matters kicked ass.
Great show. It's terrible, everything that's happened to the cast ever since, but great show.
What's happened to the cast?
What, Urkel got hot?
No. I mean, all the rumors.
About Diddy banging...
Come on, man. Don't make me go over it.
One cast.
About Diddy banging Carl?
About Diddy sending in the car?
Make me go over it.
All right.
Okay. We should do the news. I think so. Let me do the summit first. There's a European summit where all the European leaders got together because they're like, we've got to get together before this Alaskan summit, which is just Putin, Trump, and Vlad Zelensky. And they're like, we need to kind of like go over some talking points with Zelensky, and then let's try to get in touch with Trump too, and be like, hey, all of Europe's with Vlad Zelensky, that Vlad. So they called up Trump there at a meeting, and apparently Trump said the meeting was a 10 out of 10, and he's going to really give it to Russia if Russia doesn't concede, or like if Russia's aggressive. He apparently he was boys with the European boys. That's
Well, the one guy calls him daddy, and that guy, Jan Stoltenberg or whatever.
That guy might have saved Ukraine single-handedly.
That guy was there. He handled things. He made sure it went well.
Here's a picture of what Germany's new far right leader Merz, just towering above Vlad. It's a very
wow.
Look at that picture.
Is he the far right guy? I don't think the far right won over there. I know they were
in Germany. Oh yeah.
Did they win?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. They definitely swung away from whoever the last Schools was the last guy. But yeah. He's he's massive. How tall is this guy? How many meters tall?
Too tall.
How many
he's
meters?
Two Zelensky's tall.
Is that German? Yeah, he is.
I don't know if he's far right, Pat, but I do know that he and the current Germany regime were we're bringing back the strongest Germany army since when.
I don't know how Parliament works over there, but they definitely they swung in general. There was.
He's got to be 3.5 meters tall.
Yeah, it's a lot of meters.
7'5".
He looks huge.
7'5". He looks like.
Zelensky's also short. Is he 4? Is he under 5?
Zelensky's not under 5 feet tall.
Is he under 5?
9 feet, 11 feet tall. What's 3 meters?
He's significantly fewer centimeters than the German.
Zelensky's listed at Zelensky's playing height is listed at 5'7".
Okay, that would make this guy 6'8".
Okay,
easily. Maybe 7 foot there. I mean,
maybe they put Zelensky lower, but the podiums look about the same.
Tom Cruise is 5'7", to give you an idea.
Okay, that's a short dude.
He's not quite to his shoulder. I would say maybe shoulder, but not really.
It looks like a father and it honestly looks like a father and son. It looks like he's
because I think that guy, when he takes a picture to anyone, kind of looks like a father and son because he's always looking down at you.
Yeah, I was way off on my math. The last 2 days have been way off on my math live comment. 3.5 meters is a lot bigger than 7.
Yeah, 3.5 meters. That was my whole point.
10.5.
Who gives a fuck? I mean, I'm joking.
He looks like he could be 10.5.
We're in America. We don't use meters.
Yeah.
Let's use Tom Cruise as a measuring stick here. There's Tom Cruise and Zelensky.
Oh shit!
So Zelensky's 5 inches shorter than Zelensky's 5'2".
Well, there's
a
little bit of forced perspective there because Tom is closer to the camera. But
slightly, dude.
He looks smaller than Tom.
Much smaller. That's tough. And if Tom's 5'7",
that's why Trump and JD Vance were so mean to him. They just don't. They bully little people.
He's really small.
He's too small.
He's like 5'2". Yeah. Okay, and so that puts the German guy more at like a 6'6" type.
What's his name?
That's
like Friedrichs Merz, MERZ.
Merz. People are saying Merz is 6'6", which is
6'6", exactly.
Huge for a world leader, dude.
No. But that puts Z at 5'2" here. He's 6'6". Zelensky's not 5'7". That checks out. So he's 6'6". Zelensky's not 5'7". No chance.
6'6" is so big.
6'6" is big
for a fucking world leader, dude.
It's a tall can of corn.
I certainly don't want my German leaders 6'6".
No, you don't want him.
Are you worried about Hitler? Was tiny.
Look, we're past Hitler. I just don't any tall German's intimidating to me.
The bigger the German, the more trustworthy. Hitler was like the smallest guy on planet Earth.
Yeah. To the Irish president, Michael D. Higgins was 5'3". He's the smallest of all time.
I think that's right around where Vlad is.
6'6" is the tallest. Serbia's Alexander Vučić was 6'6". Trudeau, they left Trump off this list, which is hilarious. Trudeau is 6'2".
He's somewhere around there, right? Trump's
like 6'3"-ish. Yeah.
Trump claims a 6'3", but at 80, he's probably more like 6'1".
You start hunching over a little bit at 80 for sure. Yeah, of course.
But yeah, Zelensky's not filling out that 5. I'd like to see the centimeter tape rolled out for that to get the conversion because there's no chance.
He's less than 2 meters.
Much. Yes.
Okay. That's what we know about the summits. Zelensky's tiny and Germany's
his height is just constantly getting exposed. They got to correct the stats on that. Come on.
He's fit though, bro.
He is, but we all know, come on, fix the height listing.
He sounds like a frog, and he's about the height of one.
He's on tape all day.
Yeah.
Everybody sees the real height.
Which is crazy because the two of the more famous Ukrainians, the Klitschko brothers, are like 6'6" each, 6'7". They were like fighting in the war back in the beginning.
True.
Yeah. Anyways, I think
good reach on the Klitschkos.
Oh, great boxers, both of them.
Yeah.
Great boxers. I
Usyk,
did a
by the
deep
way.
dive on them last night.
Which
by
one's
the way,
better? I don't even know.
Usyk. No. The best Ukrainian boxer is Usyk.
Vlad is better.
Right now, you cannot talk about any other Ukrainian boxer than Usyk.
Okay, but we're talking about.
He's the best.
Yeah, you're right. He is.
Vitaly was the second best.
Vitaly was his older brother, but
Yeah,
Vitaly was the one that was beating the piss out of Lennox Lewis before he busted his eye.
Right, but
Vlad couldn't hang with Lennox Lewis.
Hold on.
Vlad had a better career, but I think Vitaly might have been better. It's
Vlad held
more
the heavyweight championship of the world for like 9 years.
I know that.
Vitaly held it.
I
for
also
like
saw him
4.
get knocked out by a journeyman.
Okay, well, probably when he was older. I mean, I literally last night. Why do you think I just at 3 a.m. couldn't sleep? Was like, let me see who was the greatest boxer of all time, and I spent 25 minutes on that Wikipedia mark.
Neither of them are the greatest boxer of all time. I would contend you should watch something about Usyk next.
Do you think Usyk is better than those?
He's a current dominant heavyweight in boxing, and it's just very fun to watch his style.
Over.
Dude, I'll take a Klitschko any day.
Usyk, I would take Usyk. He's just the man. I'm taking him over anybody. But I mean, I doubt he'd fight the Klitschkos. They're all Ukrainian. I mean,
no, they're too old. I'm talking about
very old.
Prime on prime.
Also,
the Klitschko brothers.
I mean,
they're like chess masters. Like the one, I think one of them graduated college at like 14. Interesting.
You got to know Usyk is good at dethroning tall people. Look what he did to the Gypsy King.
Waldemir Klitschko, right? 23 beaten opponents as the world heavyweight champion.
Yeah, he's got one of the best reigns for sure. I'm not debating who was a better champion. I think Vitaly got a few cuts that didn't go his way, and he was, in his prime was as good or better than Lennox Lewis, which I don't know if Vladimir was. Anyways, I think we've gone over this before, but do either of you guys know how to drive stick shift?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. I'm not a fucking pussy. It's a man skill that I learned early.
I know how to do like reverse and first gear, but I'm not taking.
No need to lie. I don't know either. No need to. Yeah, you don't drive stick. I don't drive stick.
I can move it around the driveway because we had one when I was a kid, but I'm outside of that.
Bro, I could drive across this goddamn country on a stick shift.
That's nice.
One of us had to.
I mean, they just don't even sell them anymore. But yeah, nice.
Unless it's a sports car or a Jeep. You can get a Jeep in a stick shift.
There's a few different styles of cars you can get stick shift still, but most of them have been phased out.
Will and I don't. I would say that's probably pretty much the case for like our generation, and probably 2/3 ish or more.
Yeah, the pussies.
Well, just our generation.
It's just not accessible anymore.
Yeah,
we were probably the last generation that even had access to stick shifts. And then now it's just been phased out.
So imagine the younger generation.
They've never seen one.
They're not going to drive though. The younger generation, they're not going to drive.
That's true.
Robot drivers. That's pretty sweet for them. I like that.
That's true, but like the ones that can drive now, probably very few. Like in the 20s range, know how to drive stick. Is my guess.
I would agree.
Which is why younger car thieves should really be asking the car owners they are robbing at gunpoint, "Is your car automatic?"
Oh, that's awesome. Never thought about that. That's awesome.
They don't even think through that these days. Kids. That's exactly the issue. 2 armed women grand theft artists ran into in Healdsburg, California. You're damn right, bad girls, Pat.
Grand theft.
I love some bad girls.
Yeah. Yeah, you heard me right. Here's where Healdsburg is. I guess it's kind of near San Francisco.
It's like San Jose area. California. Looks like
yeah.
So the armed women rolled up to a park around 5:30 p.m. And jacked an older couple last Sunday. They saw a car they wanted, and they said, "Tasty car. I don't mind if I do." So they allegedly drop in on the couple, guns drawn, and said, "Get out of your car. It's now our car. We're bad girls. We don't give a fuck." Hail's even a witch.
Were these bad girls gay? Were they straight?
They were gay for car.
They were gay for crime.
Yeah, they're gay for crime. Yeah. They were actually pretty sneaky. here's what they did. They put in some effort besides figuring out if they could drive the car. What they did is they saw the couple that was, like twice their age using the restroom because of their old bladders. They knew they'd have to pee sooner or later, so they kind of hung out near the car and the restroom area of the park.
Okay.
They said, these olds
Right.
are gonna have to pee, right?
Okay.
Sure. Okay. So
They're feeble and they got weak bladders. And when the couple entered the restroom,
waiting like a couple of like hawks waiting on like a mouse to move out of
exactly.
its hole.
Yeah. Like if I'm standing between the car and the restroom, your move, checkmate. Zwag zwang, zig zwang, whatever they could say. And when the couple entered the restroom, that's when the women went to work. One acted injured or in some kind of distress, and of course was like right outside the couple's car in distress. So when the couple came out with relieved bladders, they naturally wanted to help. That's when baddie number 2 swooped in with drawn gun and said, "Baddie 1 is fine. Your car's our car now. Hail Xena."
Oh wow!
Why did they need the distraction? I'm a little confused as because they just wait.
That's how the
Because
operation works.
they needed to rob the keys from the guy, but I don't really understand the point. of the
Will, you don't get
but...
robbing, bro. Like they take great pleasure in robbing. They want to have
sure.
They want to stretch it out. They want to savor it.
Couldn't you have just walked up to the guy with a gun and been like, "Give me the keys"?
Well, it's the peekaboo gun reveal when they're distracted.
Right. Would it have been a sweet?
That's more effective than just like. Okay.
Well, a lot of times, probably when they're driving away, they say, "You know why I do it? I do it for the look on their faces." That's what they say.
Of course.
Yeah. It feels like an added twist an unnecessary twist, but okay.
It's funnier this way. So baddie number 2 also demanded their personal belongings, of course. Then she pistol whipped the wife in the head because she doesn't give a fuck. Because she doesn't give a fuck, Will.
Okay.
They then hopped
You already
in
got the car.
Well, not quite. They were like still outside the car, so they popped granny in the head, old lady in the head. They then hopped in the car and couldn't drive off.
Yeah.
What kind of car was it?
Yeah.
I didn't see. So they got out of the car and said, "What's with your faggot car?" Their words, not mine.
That's the old man told that to the cops. That's what they said.
That's not my. That's their words, not mine. Then they pointed at the husband because the wife was bleeding and crying and said, "You love your car so much, you drive it and us." So they kidnapped the husband and forced him to drive them.
Do you think that they?
What an escalation!
Did they get dropped off to rob cars? Was that what would happen? Like,
it sounds like they're just crazy.
I mean, at that point, you get back in your car,
right,
and drive away, right? But I guess they just didn't have that option. That's one of the only reasons
in the park.
Okay,
and then they were like, "Look at this old couple. They got
We got these guns, but we don't have cars."
It's a nice car. I'm also starting to think the husband arranged this. He's like, "Oh no, honey, 2 baddies are driving me away. I don't know why they made me."
You pistol whipped her good back there.
Yeah, I don't know why they made an inside dig at you when they pistol whipped you.
Yeah. So they knock out his wife and make him drive them around.
Yeah. Turns out they're just pieces of shit.
The wife gets pistol whipped in the romper. It's like, you got to rinse out the stuff before you put it in recycling.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's like, I don't know how they knew that.
How do you not know how recycling works?
Yeah.
It's a personal issue for me.
Yeah. He's tired when he gets home from work. No, it turns out they're just pieces of shit, and they even had a 3rd juvenile with them. Full car of idiots that couldn't drive stick and the kidnapped husband. So I guess maybe they were at the park with the juvenile. The police first arrived at the park to find the wife a bloody mess and then went after the car. Officers from Pentaluma found the vehicle on Highway 101 and began to chase it. So now they were making the husband run from the cops at gunpoint.
Right. You better not stop. So, I mean, like, what does he do? He just keeps driving forever till he run out of gas? What happened?
He eventually pulled off the road, which was smart, and they didn't shoot him, thank God. And the women fled, but were caught. And it was 51-year-old Davina Humphrey and 24-year-old Amina Vaden who were captured and arrested and for carjacking, kidnapping, robbery, child abuse, elder abuse, assault with a firearm, and conspiracy. The book was thrown at them, and the juvenile was treated like a victim because it was like very young. So it sounds like grandma, mom, and like young child.
Right, but there's only one. There's one Gen Xer in there and one Gen Zer.
Right, 51-year-old should have been able to drive stick.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah. They fucked up.
Yeah. That's fucked up if you're that old and you can't drive stick. If a
Sounds like it was
51-year-old
grandma,
can't
mom,
drive
and the
stick.
child, and none of them knew how to.
The 51-year-old really let them down on that one because
grandma,
51,
yeah,
grandmom should know how to drive stick. That's she dropped the ball on that. Also, Jared Lindsay brought up a great comment. Lomachenko better technically. We're talking heavyweights though, but yeah, I mean Lomachenko, another great Ukrainian boxer.
True. We only talk heavyweights.
Yeah. Love the movie Heavyweights. It's a great
Yeah,
one if you haven't seen it.
Well, great movie, Heavyweights, too.
Yeah. Very good. Poor grandkid though. They're going away. Mom and grandma are going away for a while. And those turds of the week deserve it. I think they might be turds of the week.
Turds of the week.
Big time.
Nice.
Baddies.
Yeah.
That kid and a lot of the family members and the elder people involved and the police officers and you and me and Will and Pat and Wes could benefit from our sponsor today. This is an ad, but from BetterHelp, by the way. BetterHelp. So these days, it feels like there's advice for everything. Like, hey, take a cold plunge. That'll work. Or do a gratitude journal, whatever that is. Just do detox. But how do you know that's going to work for you? Because my gratitude journal isn't working.
Not everybody can do that viral morning routine with like the ice waters and whatnot.
Yeah, not everyone's near a cold ass body of water. We're not in Ireland at Christmas time. But with the internet and information overload about mental health and wellness, it can be a struggle to know what's true and what actions to take these days. Using trusted resources and talking to live therapists can get you personalized recommendations and help you break through the noise. That's the ticket. So yeah, I mean, you guys have benefited from BetterHelp for years. They have over 30,000 therapists. BetterHelp's the world's largest online therapy platform. They've served well over 5 million people globally. That's a ton of people. And it works because they have an app store rating of 4.9 out of 5, slightly higher than Hard Factor on Apple Podcasts with a 4.8. Still pretty good. With over 1.7 million client reviews. That's a pretty big sample size to have a 4.9 out of 5. It's convenient.
Because they're the best. Yeah.
They are. It's convenient too. You can join a session with a therapist at the click of a button, helping you fit therapy into your busy life. Plus, you don't like that therapist, there's 30,000 more. You can switch therapists anytime, no charge. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Talk it out with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/hardfactor. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/hardfactor.
There you go. Let's go to Southern California for a weird one. This is really strange. There was a guy who was breaking into hospitals and stealing medical equipment. And by medical equipment, I mean skin grafts.
What?
Yep, that's right. Live human tissue.
Schmegma.
You can't find the chicken nuggets. Hold on. So the chicken nuggets
samples.
are in the bowl that I put on the counter with the French fries. That's where the chicken nuggets are.
Nice.
Okay, sorry.
Get on
Little,
those, bro.
listen, that was important because I would want to know where the chicken nuggets are too.
Little parenting there, guys.
Hey, that's how you do it. You let them know where the chicken nuggets are. That's like
No big deal.
It's a big portion of it.
This is Joseph Branner. He's 47, or Joseph Bronner. Take a look at this guy here. Does that look like the type of guy that would break into multiple hospitals around Southern California and take human skin grafts?
It looks like he has pretty decent skin. What's his deal with skin?
Dude, I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
What's with the face he's made? Is that his mugshot, or is that like a? That's
like his mugshot, dude.
An acting headshot.
It looks like he shaved off all of the excess skin.
I don't know, bro. Here's a picture of him in the hospital with just boxes
gross.
of skin grafts.
Gross.
The
weirdest look on his face in his mouth.
the look, it's the look of an enigma because no one can figure out what the hell he was doing with these skin grafts, guys. Grafts come from dead donors, right, or the patients themselves, which is horrible, and they're used to replace damaged or missing skin, usually after someone suffers severe burns or is going under reconstructive surgery. And Ashley Davis, who's the comms director for the American Association of Tissue Banks, which supports the advancement of tissue bank technology, said that the theft of skin grafts is, quote, very rare.
Yeah.
She added she couldn't
weird.
imagine who would buy stolen skin grafts. Hospitals acquire them through licensed and accredited tissue banks.
This is the first ever theft of skin grafts.
Nobody wants these things.
To Tiller's point, Live Coming, I think he's making like a wife.
He could be making a wife. Dude.
Oh yeah, he's definitely like paper macheing them like onto balloons or something, and
Yeah.
then that's
Yeah.
So, dude, this is fucking crazy. She said, Davis said, she's unaware of any agencies that have purchased stolen skin grafts, and she didn't
they're
know
just for him.
She
Yeah,
didn't
and
know the
that's look on his
value
face.
of
Yeah.
grafts. She says, quote, there's no legitimate medical market for stolen skin grafts. The industry takes security very seriously. So I don't know, but here's what's weird.
About $10 per meter.
A sworn
Worth the risk
affidavit.
for this guy. Yeah.
Right, he's selling them like fabric from Michaels.
Yeah.
The,
That big rolled out thing.
okay, how much skin you like? How much skin you need?
Skin rug.
What color you like? What color skin you like?
Gross.
A
How
sworn
many of these
affidavit.
things did he have? Yeah.
Dude, a fuck ton. So he's been rocking into hospitals for months and months. I guess
long
on
term.
July 5th, an employee operating in the Eisenhower Health in Rancho Mirage saw a man she didn't recognize acting suspiciously. When she confronted him, he said a janitorial supervisor had permitted him to be there. And surveillance images from the previous day showed Bronner entering the hospital wearing blue scrubs. So he was going back day after day after day.
So he was paying people to let him in so he could steal the skin grafts.
Yeah, absolutely. It appeared that no, he wasn't paying. He was rolling with disguises, and then he was
People
lying.
just weren't. It's not exactly a bank vault. So when you roll into a hospital dressed professionally
says
and you
he's like-
ask
he's
for
like,
skin grafts, they're like,
I'm from the skin graft place.
Certainly, you're not.
Exactly. I'm the skin graft inspector. I
I'm the
inspect all
skin
the skin
graft
grafts.
expert.
Yeah, and they're like, never had a problem with skin grafts going missing. So here you go.
They said
Right,
the affidavit says, quote, the subject roams in the area of the operating room where the boxes of skin grafts are stored. It appears that the subject was waiting for employees to open security doors, which he snuck through to gain access to the skin grafts. I guess they got an affidavit for his cell phone, or not an affidavit, a warrant for his cell phone, and they were able to track him to a different hospital. He's been just hitting every hospital in Southern California, lifting skin grafts. Over $300,000 worth of skin grafts he's
Dude,
taken.
they need to check his basement.
All right, so here's
what's
what's
he doing with
weird. A sworn affidavit written by a sheriff's deputy to increase bail said that Bronner had been selling stolen items on Facebook and OfferUp. So I guess he bailed out.
That's all this was?
Yeah, what was he selling? Skin grafts? I mean, like, what was he selling on Facebook and OfferUp?
He's just a
Who's
he's just a
buying skin?
reseller.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean, there's no way he's making the right kind of money on that. On like a
I mean, I feel like blood. I think anything at the hospital would be more valuable than.
He did
just
it like
the
10 times, guys.
okay.
You got to check his
He
house.
must. He also must know like how hospitals work because it sounded like he knew how to sneak into all this
Oh,
shit.
Pat, who's the guy who did the skin thing where the guy left it at the outside the mall?
That guy was just making making
That was
Halloween
leather,
toys.
though.
Yeah,
That was fake.
but
was
artists in that
Okay.
genre might pay for real skin.
Could be $300,000 worth of dead human skin.
Texas Chainsaw buying any of that skin?
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Follow the
making
money right back to Pat.
Just making sure.
No.
Okay.
Gross.
All right. You guys want to learn about Omar Gooding versus Cam'ron?
Yes. Wild and crazy kids.
Yeah. Yeah, these two really are, despite the fact that they're both almost 50. And I don't know anything about rap or pop culture at all. But thank you to listener Nat in the Heart Ohio for bringing this one to my attention because it is hilarious.
Can I give
are
you some
guys-
light context about the two people we're going to talk about?
Please,
Please.
Cam'ron and
Yep.
Omar Gooding, please.
So Cam'ron is widely respected. He has the utmost amount of respect in the hip hop community. He's been around for a long
with the story. Yeah.
He's been around for a long time. He's a legitimate star. he had a very hilarious interview on broadcast news. Might have been Fox News, might have been broadcast news, maybe 15 years ago, where he said that if he knew that his neighbor had murdered someone, he wouldn't tell because he doesn't snitch. That was like a big Cam'ron thing. And then Omar Gooding was on Wild and Crazy Kids, hanging with Mr. Cooper. He's a bit of a joke, a B, C, D-list actor probably, and apparently is a rapper.
Oh, yeah, no. Aspiring rap artist as well. So yeah, exactly, Pat. That's a great background. Thank you. Wikipedia tells me that Killa Cam, his nickname, is from New York City. That's also where he's from. 49 years old. And Omar Gooding is the little brother of Cuba Gooding Jr. Probably how he got a lot of those roles.
So Killa Cam on the right, Omar Gooding on the left.
In terms of clout in the rap industry, 100%. So Omar Gooding is 48, and nobody knew, but he's an aspiring rap artist as well. But now everybody knows because this is what happened. Back in December 2024, Cam mistakenly called him Omar Gooding Jr. On a podcast talking about black actors. And in retaliation, Omar started dropping diss tracks about Cam'ron on Instagram and YouTube because he couldn't have that. Omar Gooding Jr., are you fucking kidding me? So here is the first, he's a teaser, so I'm hoping it's not copyright struck, but here is the first teaser for the first diss track.
The first listen of all time, so I think we're safe.
It's got about 10,000 plays on Instagram. I don't know what the YouTube numbers are at. Pat, you might want to look up his YouTube, Omar Gooding's. But this is the diss track.
Is on Spotify.
Fix Your Mouth by Omar Gooding. And again, this is the teaser, hopefully not copyright struck.
Disrespecting the I'm talking about when like Ben Raines, you sitting around, or Omar Gooding Jr., y'all niggas sitting around like.
That's Cam'ron.
Y'all niggas like, I would have saved my money and shot my own shit by now, but the black actor has to sit around for 50 cents or somebody in your lane to come pick them up to actually to put them in something. So
I might not even listen to it like that.
Okay.
All right, little nigga. It's the work.
Okay.
I'm a problem. Don't be trying to poke the bear, spit like I ain't got shit to lose. Nigga, I'm down to take it there. I don't know why you playing. You not a killer, man. Like Kenny showed us, there's plenty of ways to kill a man.
Okay. So
he has to slip a rhyme with hanging with Mr. Cooper in there, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I leave you hanging, but not with Mr. Cooper or something like that.
True. Opportunity missed. And you know what? Fix Your Mouth got results because Cam'ron immediately came on.
Well, not on Spotify, Will, because I've never seen this before, but there's a less than arrow and 1,000 next to Fix Your Mouth.
No,
less than 1,000 plays on Spotify.
This is some of the first times anybody's heard the music, but Cam'ron did reply on Instagram and he says, Lo, my bad, bro. I don't want no smoke. And then laugh your faces. Anyways, what he said, he wasn't.
Oh, no.
So
Cam seriously at all.
So Cam'ron, like, yeah, no, he's not. But also, he didn't say anything that bad. He was just like saying, like, you know, a lot of actors are out of work, right? And anyways,
he just confused him for his much better, well-known brother. That's all. Not even. He just added a junior to his last name, really.
Yeah. So,
shouldn't he be dissing his brother or the casting agents?
Look, Cam'ron tried to apologize, but then 5 days later, Omar dropped the follow-up banger, "Fix Your Mouth 2." Fix Your Mouth 2,
the sequel.
Also less than 1,000 on Spotify.
This was on January 29th, and it's worse. Well,
Omar Gooding's living in his own world.
Man say you don't want no smoke. You want no smoke? Okay, that's cool.
Here's the smoke.
Shit's still gonna get hot though.
He made a song based on Cam'ron's satirical tweet.
One internet comment, yeah.
Comment. Yeah, comment.
Let's work.
Yeah. Okay, let's go get it. Keep this shit interesting. Well-oiled machine.
Sounds like
Pause.
Wes
No Diddy,
when he
Smith
was
and
hammered.
Wesson.
Yeah, it's so yeah. I mean, he's a well-oiled machine with his Smith and Wesson. He only had
No
one
Diddy.
rhyme in there. Yeah. So anyways, that's Fix Your Mouth 2. You can see those on Omar Gooding's YouTube. He still has them up. And then Cam'ron, and that was again back
That was a
on
major
January.
here we go, here we flow.
That was a whole lot of build up to nothing.
It's just a lot of that. It was like 28 seconds of, okay, here we go. Okay.
I think it was actually 43
Yeah.
seconds of that, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
and
building
then
up to it. It's coming.
it's watch out. Here it comes. Back up because it's about to hit.
Yeah.
And then Cam'ron didn't respond until August 12th, the day before we're taping this show. But did Cam'ron ever respond? Check it out. And this is a long ass video. We don't have to watch the whole thing, but it is interesting.
So a lot of people was like, yo, Cam, what's going on with you and Omar Gooding Jr.? Here's what happened.
He did it again.
They no disrespect to anybody I'm talking about. When like Vin Range, you sitting around, or Omar Gooding Jr., y'all niggas sitting around, like.
So that's what happened. I called him Omar Gooding Jr., and he's like, that you calling me out my name. Cuba's the junior. How am I gonna be the junior? And he made 3 diss records. They wasn't that bad. They was actually pretty good, to be honest with you. But I was like, damn, this nigga's bugging. So when I did my freestyle, I said, please don't mention me with no Omar Gooding. He did another record. Cool. So this while we working on It Is What It Is, Buffer like, Kim, we ain't got time for that, man. We gotta finish. I said, Buffer's right. But I'm on vacation. So I threw up a post the other day like, yo, you a Nickelodeon kid. Stop playing with grown folks. So what do? He do another diss record. So you know me, I got a new way to play with niggas. Pause. Super pause. I'm gonna start booking niggas. Cause y'all broke. A lot of niggas is broke. I booked that nigga for $7,500 to do a movie for 3 weeks. He said I didn't. So you know what I did? I booked a nigga to do a movie that's never coming out. Like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, Omar. That movie you flew to Miami for? It ain't no movie coming out. I booked you. And I was laughing at you behind the scenes. I was there. I was sitting there laughing at you. And you know what? Now you're coming on Revolt tonight. Because you signed the paperwork saying I could do whatever with the footage. You thought them niggas was real movie producers? They are real movie producers.
Fake set.
But them was my niggas.
Yeah.
You was in a room full of niggas. That was my niggas. Check it out, y'all. Look at this.
Whole staff. This is the whole staff from when I was shooting. Oh, look, he signed the paperwork. Hold on, let me get in
He
here.
has a video of signing
He's signing
the
the
release.
He's
paperwork.
watching the live
Meaning I
feed.
can do whatever I want with this footage I want to do. Sign that paperwork right.
Baby boy. He was in Baby Boy.
You're reading for nothing, stupid. Put your fucking titties back in, nigga.
Omar Gooding now has his
Titties out,
shirt
nigga.
above
Fuck
his
is wrong with
nipples.
you, man? You're comfortable too.
All right,
You're
yeah,
not
okay, we get it.
comfortable with
A little bit of context. In another video, he had said that Omar was essentially saying he doesn't work. He doesn't work for that amount of money. He doesn't work for that little amount of money, and he had booked him for $7,100 for 3 weeks. And he said, I need a lot more money. And that's when Cameron's like, oh, okay, well, let me prove to you that you work for nothing. And that's when he concocted the fake scene. And then he's calling it booking his ops. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, you guys want to see the trailer for the fake movie?
Yes.
that they
Yes.
made?
Yes,
I do.
Yes.
It's called The Matador.
It's a big game. We got Judge and Soto. You ready? You ready for this shit?
This is fucked up.
Come on, let's go. Está bien, let's go. Come on, strike the ball. Fucking strike, come on.
This is
Let's go. Give my fucking money and give my shirt too.
oh, this is pretty messed
My
up.
fucking money, give
That's
my
his
fucking
craft.
shirt, nigga. Let's fucking
Yeah.
go.
It's his craft.
Give me the
Yeah.
fucking shirt.
Yeah,
He's been doing it for 30 years.
Yeah. He's owning him.
That's it. Let's do it. What you want to get a strike? Strike, baby. Let's go.
Oh, man.
Let's go, Papi.
It's a fake movie.
Let's go, Papi. Let's go. Sammy fucking Sosa.
Yeah, okay. We don't have to watch the whole thing, but yes, Cam'ron. But
I think
to sum
Cam'ron
it-
won.
To sum it all up, well, no, it's not even. And the weirdest part is
Well-
that as of
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Cam'ron. So
1,300 combined plays between the 3 diss tracks is pretty good.
Well, and then Cam'ron's response video, I think, has it's like millions of views.
Of course.
The thing is here, it's weird. As of 2 hours before taping, Cam'ron is saying that Omar is still bitching to him over text message about what Pat was just talking about, exposing his rate. And that is forcing Cam'ron's hand, Killer Cam, to post more mocking videos behind the scenes of the fake movie that he tricked Omar into acting.
Look, I know he doesn't want
So-
Cuba's help here, but Cuba's got to step in here.
Dude, Cuba's persona non grata because a bunch of stuff came out about Cuba being a creep.
Really?
So Cuba's been laying low for the last couple of years, dude, because some real creepy stuff was going on with Cuba.
I'm saying he's got to call Cam'ron and be like, "You won. My brother's too dumb. He's gonna keep it up. I need you to stop."
Dude, I mean, what's nuts is $3,000. I mean, like, SAG ultra low minimum is probably like $740 a day. I mean,
it's not even SAG rates.
It's SAG
nuts.
rate on a low budget film.
Check out. This is when Omar Gooding was doing push-ups to pump up his chest for the action scene.
Mm-hmm.
At least he didn't make him do like gay
Cam'ron's
stuff.
just watching him do push-ups.
He could have made him do anything for the role.
Right,
you know?
exactly. Like a really embarrassing.
Yeah, at least he like made it kind of like a gangster style movie. Like he didn't. Damn.
That's embarrassing.
Pretty vicious. One of the best revenge pranks of all time. And I don't know anything about pop culture or rap, like I said at the top, but I did learn today, thanks to you guys, Mark and Pat, the pop culture experts at Hard Factor, and Nat in the Heart of Hive. Thank you guys.
I learned that was mainly Pat today.
I learned you don't fuck with Cam'ron.
I'm gonna put this out there. Omar's been in like 100 things. Like he's really had a pretty substantial career.
He's had a big career
92 pretty much.
Yeah.
Does he come out on the positive here? Right? Like Omar
Well,
Gooding
it's getting him attention.
He might get cast again. This
I'll tell you
like
what,
John Travolta, the little guy, the little Asian guy from the Goonies that's now winning Academy Awards, could be a resurgence.
Yeah. Let me also be very clear in that all of this stuff is marketing material for other shows. So it's like, it could be all completely staged, but even if staged, very hilarious. And if Omar Gooding, whether he knew or not, whether this is a great acting performance by him, like knowing the whole time, but also going through with a hilarious situation, or he was just not. I mean, either way, this is just one of the best things I've seen in a little while. So,
Omar Gooding's IMDb
great work by
page
everybody.
is listed as 23 upcoming projects. 23 upcoming projects.
Omar's at that point in his career where he'll fly to Miami for $2,500.
That's what it is. Some of these are never coming out, like the Matador. Like one was filmed in 2022, and then a lot of them are in post production.
See, this is why completed. I'm going to be honest, guys. This is why Dean Cain joined ICE. I mean, this is the kind. They're in the same space currently. They're in Dean Cain. He's in Dean Cain level, celebrity.
You could get.
He's getting checks where you can get them. Yeah.
I mean, I would think you'd get $10,000. That would be my rate. It's $10,000 a day, but I don't know.
Do you think ICE is going to recruit Omar Gooding after this, seeing this, that he's available?
Omar, I mean, they should reach out. Omar would do it. And he's 48.
Right in the wheelhouse. Yeah.
Tough.
Anyways, that's what's happening. It is tough, but I think brighter days for Omar ahead. Hopefully this just gets him back on everybody's map. Got Hanging with Mr. Cooper back on my map. That's a great show.
That's true. I'm going to watch some Wild and Crazy Kids later on tonight.
Yeah, but Omar was like the cool kid in that show. And how are you going to take that seriously now?
Wild and Crazy Kids.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's come on, it's fiction. You got to go with the theme of the show. You guys just suspend your disbelief. It's art. He's an artist. This was all about art here. So, yeah. Okay, that's the show. Thank you for listening. Go to patreon.com/Hard Factor if you need more Hard Factor. There will be a fresh podcast tomorrow, but Monday's show is going to be a Patreon sample. So get in there. We have a lot of vacations going on this month.
Back to full strength, like later this month.
That, but it happens.
Yeah.
So Monday, there won't be like a fresh news podcast, but it'll be, and then Tuesday, fresh again. So, but most importantly, get out there and have yourselves a great fucking day.
The cream of the crop